The first time I saw resilience accreditation program was through an email from Academy of Executive Coaching. And at that moment, I was questioning my own resilience, the definitions around resilience. And I think I was struggling to understand how I look at resilience, and I wasn't finding myself very resilient at that particular instance, including my coaches, my clients as well. That was, I think, almost 3 years ago. Yeah. So it felt right at the time to join the program. And after joining it, I was happy to see that it put everything into context. So in a way, the resilience engine, what Jenny and the faculty brings in is it's kind of an empowerment, because we are obviously guided and mentored by them, but it is helping us to really define and demystify what resilience is. For example, it's not being tough or strong, it's to allowing yourself to say that I'm not feeling okay. And it is this connection that really helped me bring a new perspective to my coaching, actually, as a practice, and also to my relationship with my inner voice and inner self. The program overall is highly reflective. It's a journey it's an invitation for you as a leader, as an individual, and as a coach to look at your resilience levels, and your ways of recharging yourself, and allowing yourself with all of those. It's a very hands-on program. So after the two face-to-face modules, you're actually doing the job. And because you have supervision, which is a very valuable part of the program, it's from the faculty, it helps you to feel confident and competent because you're practicing at the same time. And then the tools, the resilience engine, sources that are shared with the practitioners, with the community, are valuable. Some of them are already the things that I already knew, but from the resilience engine lens, it provided me a better understanding of when to use them, how to use them, and how to make sense of them. So yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed the program. I've enjoyed to be a resilience coach, especially nowadays. I mean, going forward, I don't think we will be the need for resilience will be increasing. It's not going to be diminished. Yes, with COVID, we had come to the realization that, VUCA is real. We are practicing in it. But who knows what will happen tomorrow? After COVID, we may be facing with some other issues. To be part of the resilience community is also one of the very valuable takeaways that I am enjoying still. That is really a good practice. I get to, I think I am breathing in those sessions. I'm trying to attend as much as possible. So other than a few, I don't think I missed. We are still sharing. We're still benchmarking maybe, and providing each other the support that we need. Yeah, I feel home within that, resilience community, and I'm proud. I have a pride, I'm proud to be part of that. And I am happy that I know, Jenny, Ellison, and, the faculty. I think they're my sounding boards and my resilience coaches, whether they know it or not. I go to them often, and they are very generous to respond back. So it is a learning plus building your own resilience kind of a program. You need to be ready to reflect, connect with your inner self, go deep, and understand where your coaching practice is. Obviously, I'm not coaching all the time on resilience, but it is inevitably taking place, having its rightful place in the conversations. And I'm happy I have a reference point that I can go to and say that, okay, from this point onwards, would you like to have a resilience coaching, or like, shall we contract around that? Is a good enabler and yeah, empowerment actually. I'm finding myself more confident and open and resilient to be able to go into that space. I mean, there's a thin line. Let's admit it, and we have to be very cautious as coaches, not to break that line or cross that border. I am not positioning myself as a mental health professional. I'm not in that space. But sometimes in those conversations, the clients, especially nowadays, they go into that area. And with the resilience coaching, at least I know that I can hold the space for them and then help them or guide them or be partner with them through their journey, and have a confidence saying that, okay, this is beyond me, but that is what you may need. So I'm feeling more confident in making a suggestion if I feel that I have to make that. I'm also confident in looking at the people's, well, resilience river, the metaphor as Jenny would use, and suggest some interventions as fit. So that is helping me. So I mean, I think most of my colleagues we have been discussing in a platform, they were almost complaining about the fact that more and more the leaders come to the sessions and we leave the agenda aside, but they're in need of talking about something that is hurting them. Now, having that resilience engine perspective and some other tools, I feel much more equipped to respond to those conversations. Again, staying within the boundaries, obviously. I knew AoEC from the executive coaching program because I have already completed that. I am a certified Adler coach, so I had completed that as well. And at the time, I was considering attending a Gestalt approach, providing that approach because it is holistic. But I think what drew me is that resilience coaching, the program had promised a practical approach, a hands-on approach, which was like that actually. It is less theory, more practice, a lot of reflection, which is making sense for me.